Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Ashley Evans. Glynnes Oldjohn-Manuel leads human resources, facilities and office services at Achievement Awards Group, providing strategic leadership to drive operational effectiveness and align initiatives with the company's goals. Her focus on strategic planning, cost control and regulatory compliance supports a sustainable and thriving working environment. She's joining us to share her HR's strategic role in business growth. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Ashley.
Human resources is often seen as a support function. Do you agree with that?
I actually disagree. HR used to be seen as a support function to any organization. What we found over the past few years is that HR has moved more into strategic leadership, so being the foundation of an organization, really the heart of the business, representing employees.
And how does HR contribute towards business performance and that long-term growth at Achievement Awards Group?
So at Achievement Awards Group, what we have done of late is we've ensured that we bring our employees on the journey with us, with a focus on AI and automation. What really scares employees currently is, will it take over my job? And the answer is simply no. All we need to focus on is upskilling and reskilling our current staff to ensure that they remain relevant, their skills remain relevant within this very dynamic organization.
The workplace is evolving rapidly. We've got hybrid work, we've got shifting employee expectations. What trends are going to shape the future of work and how are you preparing for them?
That's a very difficult question. But as HR leaders, we know that, we talk about the coming of the robots. Guess what? The robots are here. How do we ensure that we keep our employees safe? Because psychological safety is one of the bigger discussion points in the HR space. How do we ensure they stay on this journey with us while we go through these changes? So automation comes into play. What do we need to deal with is change management. How do we need to manage that? Through effective communication. So we're continuously communicating with our employees on how they can improve their skills, once again, upskilling and reskilling our staff to remain on top of all of these changes.
And I think that's the main thing, is taking away that fear and teaching them how machines can support them and aid them in their work.
In my research over the past few years, it's been about taking people on the journey. It's making them understand automation is not here to take away your job, but it allows you to actually be more fluid. So we're asking people to be more adaptable, be more agile, really embracing the changes that are coming or are here.
Attracting and keeping top talent is more challenging than ever. What do you do and what strategies do you have in place to ensure that your company is a desirable place to both work and grow?
That's a great question. We know that currently every HR leader, every HR business partner is talking about having the competitive advantage in retaining or actually attracting new staff. So what we've done is we've redeveloped our employee value proposition. We've created a culture of continuous growth and learning, and that is what we feel is part of our target. Our strategy is to ensure that we're offering hybrid solutions for individuals wanting to join us.
A strong company culture is key to engagement and performance. How does a company foster a culture of recognition, purpose, and also motivation?
So the culture is the heartbeat of any organization. We need to know that every single individual in the organization know what they're working towards. What is their purpose? And is a profile the right thing? Or are we talking about skills alignment? Are we ensuring that they're part of the journey? We also believe in celebrating wins, whether it's a big win or a small win, but it's embedded in the way that we do things.
Balancing compliance with a people-first approach can be challenging. How do you navigate the regulatory compliance with an environment of trust?
We ensure compliance without creating an environment of fear. We are very proactive in how we approach cybersecurity, POPIA, GDPR, all of those things, to ensure that our staff understand that they are our last defense against any attacks. That the importance of compliance in this organization means that they're safe, our customers are safe, and our clients' data is safe.
If you had to predict one major shift in the next 5 years, what would it be and how would you prepare for it?
HR leaders need to prepare for AI. When we talk about the preparation, we talk about ensuring everyone has the right skills. So skills become the commodity. That is what they can exchange. That will allow them, and individuals and employees and employers, to be first. So data-driven information is the second biggest thing. We know that analytics is going to be the predictor of all trends, and we need to leverage that kind of information. So step number one, be skilled. Know and understand automation, then know and use the data that you have at your hand to predict what will happen.
And how are you preparing for it?
We have created, and we will be continuously creating and shifting and changing our training framework, ensuring that staff understand what skills is needed, what kind of platforms are going to be out there in the industry. And then we also have a very nice AI-driven training academy that they can join at any given time.
If we consider HR in the future, as well as looking at the ramifications of AI and what we're seeing come into our world today, what is important?
As HR people, as leaders in any organization, our biggest selling point is our emotional intelligence and how we ensure we continuously bring people along this journey so that they are prepared for whatever may happen.
Well, on that note, thank you so much, Glynnes, for your time.
Thank you, Ashley.